Welcome back to BugNoJutsu, the place where we break down coding problems in the simplest and most effective way possible. In today's video, we're going to discuss a fun and easy LeetCode problem, find closest person. Even though it's categorized as an easy one, it's the kind of problem that sharpens your logical thinking and makes you more confident in handling number line and distance-based questions. So, let's dive right in. The problem statement is straightforward but interesting. Imagine three people standing on a number line. Person 1 is at position X. Person 2 is at position Y. And person 3 is fixed at position Z, and does not move at all. Now, both person 1 and person 2 start moving towards person 3 at exactly the same speed. Our task is to determine who will reach person 3 first. If person 1 gets there first, we return 1. If person 2 gets there first, we return 2. And if both reach at the exact same time, then we return 0. It's essentially a race on a number line where speed is not a factor since both move equally fast. It all comes down to who is closer to person 3. Let's walk through an example to make it crystal clear. Suppose we have x equals 2, y equals 7, z equals 4. Person 1 starts at position 2, while person 3 is at position 4. The distance between them is 2 steps. Person 2 starts at position 7, and the distance to person 3 is 3 steps. Since both move at the same speed, whoever has the smaller distance will arrive first. In this case, person 1 needs only 2 steps compared to person 2 who needs 3 steps. So, person 1 will reach person 3 first, and the answer is 1. This makes sense intuitively. On a number line, being closer means reaching earlier. Now, let's break down the solution approach. The key observation is that we only need to measure how far each person is from person 3. We calculate the absolute difference between their positions and the position of person 3. The distance between person 1 and person 3 is zx. The distance between person 2 and person 3 is zy. Once we have these two distances, it's a direct comparison. If both distances are equal, it means both people will arrive at exactly the same time, so we return 0. If person 1's distance is smaller, that means person 1 will reach earlier, so we return 1. Otherwise, person 2 is closer, and we return 2. That's it. A clean and simple way to determine the winner of this little race. This solution is extremely efficient. Time complexity, we only do a couple of arithmetic operations and comparisons, so the complexity is 1, constant time. Space complexity, we don't use any extra data structures, just variables for distances, so the complexity is 1, as well. This makes it one of those problems where efficiency is already built in. It teaches us how important absolute values are when working with positions on a number line. Regardless of whether someone is to the left or right, the absolute difference gives us the true distance, which is exactly what we need to make the comparison fair. Another insight is that this kind of setup, comparing who reaches a target first, is a pattern you'll often see in other problems as well, sometimes with added twists like varying speeds or obstacles. So, getting comfortable with this style of thinking is really valuable. And that wraps up our discussion on LeetCode 3516, Find Closest Person. A short and sweet problem, but one that reinforces core problem-solving skills. If you found this explanation helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to BugNoJutsu, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss upcoming deep dives into more coding challenges. Let's keep growing as problem solvers together.